In Return Fire, you get to play with bombs, tanks, rockets, you know, that type of stuff. The concept which is succinctly explained on the back of the CD case in 17 words. A perfect summary. War really has never been so much fun. The game injects itself firmly into your mind, and soon after you'll find devilish delights in blowing up buildings and armed turrets. We spoke with creator Reichardt von Wolfschild about Return Fire and how he came to design such a project, its challenges, and how it became one of the best loved 3DO games on the system, all of which you can read on the blog in full. This top-down tank shooter portrays war in a comical fun way through an arcade-like aesthetic, and much like an arcade, it's best enjoyed with a friend. The 3DO's daisy chaining of controllers and potential for multiplayer mayhem is one of the key attractions that helped get this project on the system. Return Fire will require you to seek out a living, breathing person, so if you find one, invite them over and get ready for battle. A variety of maps have been meticulously built with a gentle learning curve, each level based around capture the flag mechanics, and obstacles come in the form of high walls, defense turrets, aerial drones, and submarines. The environment is completely destructible, but some buildings can provide you cover as you race from island to island. This strategy will take alternative routes as you get a friend in the mix, and the results prove feverishly addictive as you battle for balance over completing your objective, confusing your opponent through a barrage of weaponry and environmental destruction. Graphically, the game is simple yet pleasing, and perfectly suitable for what it sets out to achieve. If anything, there's a charm which makes mass destruction, but within this potentially grim atmosphere, very cheeky. You can't help but draw a wry smile as you wipe out entire camps of infantry in their tents. The sound design is perfectly pitched, with the weight of the tank tracks rolling over concrete. Each blast envelops you and is felt through the rumbles and metallic ricochets. It doesn't stop there. The comedic and purposeful effects of soldiers falling under your vehicle are hilarious, but where it really steps into its own is with the music. Classical themes are assigned to each vehicle, and it goes without saying it adds an immense amount of depth and fun. Tearing through buildings and infantry to host smiles from the Planet Suite is gratifying, even when your plans go wayward. One of the benefits of the 3DO hardware was the onboard battery backup, and if you have a thirst for war, you can purchase additional maps called Return Fire Maps of Death. Now, let's get to some facts about Return Fire you might not know about. Return Fire designer Reichardt von Wolfschild is a US inventor, technologist, and artist, and was part of the development of the first modern multiplayer game. Did you know that Return Fire is the sequel to Firepower on the Commodore Amiga? The skull laugh, which you'll hear quite a lot throughout the game, is provided by RJ Michael, inventor of the Amiga and co-inventor of the Atari Lynx and 3DO. Return Fire is the first game to use planned content expansion on a console. The idea for Return Fire germinated from the arcade game Tank. The camouflage artwork for Return Fire was used to make it stand out amongst other games on the store shelves, which at that time all used bright bold colours. The noise of the soldiers being squished by your vehicle is a soundbite from the silent software developer Will Ware. Look, I'm not going to lie, I'm a 3DO geek. I love the 3DO. It's probably my favourite console of all time. And for me in particular, Return Fire has been remembered for two things. That would be the multiplayer and its fantastic music. It's a really, really good game, and it continues to play well today. Why? Well, I'd have to say it's due to the simplicity, the controls, and all-out playability, and it's because of this the game stands out as one of my personal top 10 3DO games.